once you guys are done with your bell work, just put your screen face down. About one more minute, try to find the verbs, the action words, and the adverbs, the words that describe the action. Submit whatever you have, and then go ahead and put your screens down so that we make sure that we can hear our directions today. I'll wait till everyone's screens are down. Gabe, you're the star of our bell work today. Gabe quietly raced through the rows and sneakily sat in his seat. Let's start with the verbs, the action words. Anyone tell me the two action words in this sentence? Allie? Oh, you're close. That's going to be one of the other ones. David Lee? Raced. Raced. So think of the action. He's racing. Okay. What's the other action word? What's the other action word in there? Maddie? Sat. And he sat. So I always think, can I do these things? Can I sit? Can I race? Those are things I can do. Now adverbs are stuff that we haven't completely talked about, but the adverbs we have describe the action. So if we look at these actions here, kind of like adjectives describe nouns, let's look at the word race. What word helps describe the word raced? Gabe? Quietly. He quietly raced. Quietly raced. What about sat? What word helps describe how Gabe sat? He sneakily sat. You guys notice that both of these end in ly? Those are used a lot in adverbs. So just like adjectives describe nouns, so now how we like to talk about dog, and we talk about fluffy dog, black dog, big dog, small dog. Those are adjectives. Just like adjectives describe nouns, adverbs to help describe the verbs.
I found the proper noun.
Oh, did you do the bonus? So Larry did the bonus. He said, are there any other parts of speech that you could find in there? And you found a proper noun, you said? What would be the proper noun? So the proper noun was Gabe. And what else did you say you found?
Two nouns.
Nouns. His is a pronoun, which we'll use that one. And what was the other one? Seat. Awesome. Anyone else notice any? So we have Gabe. We are quietly is an adverb. Raced is a verb. We have sneakily as an adverb. Sat as a verb. We have seat as a noun. His is a pronoun. Is there anything else you can identify?
Rows are nouns.
Rows are nouns as well. Not too bad. We almost identified almost every word in that sentence almost.
I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if it's an article.
It is, the as an article.
We're just too small.
Awesome. You guys did a lot better at my last class. No, they didn't even try the bonus, so good job. Today, we're going to, yesterday we defined heroes, just because some of us, I know you guys are excited about that, but just because some of us weren't here yesterday, does someone want to explain what we did yesterday, just because I know there were some people absent. So can someone tell us what we did yesterday? Natalie, what did we do yesterday?
We made our own definition of heroes.
We did. We made our own definition of hero. So we looked at the definition in the dictionary, and you guys were like, ugh. Why did you guys go, ugh, when we saw the dictionary definition of hero? What were some things that you would, ugh, for? Keely? Yeah, it kept saying man, and you guys said, that doesn't work because it could be a woman, it could be an animal. So you guys were like, no, don't like that. So we thought, we don't like the dictionary definition of hero, so we made our own. We looked at, if you haven't noticed the posters, right, it got a lot more since you guys left it yesterday. But we looked at all these different heroes and we're like, what kind of definition could we come up with that would cover all of these people? So, in case you guys don't remember, our definition's back here, as well as all the other class definitions. It says, our definition we came up with was anyone or anything that shows distinguished traits such as selflessness, being brave, determined, courageous, caring, and is a role model for others. Others admire these people or may want to be like them. Does that better cover everyone or everything? I feel like that definition a lot better. Well, we define hero now, so today I'm going to make you guys be kind of like critics. You're going to be a little picky. Because is just anyone a hero? No. So we're going to be kind of picky in deciding who's a hero and who's not today. Tyler.
Where is our poster?
I didn't hang them all up yet. I still have a stack.
I think it fell down.
Maybe it fell down. The tape.
Fell down.
So yeah, some of them have been falling down. So maybe later at the end of class I'll let you guys fix your posters that have fallen down. But today, I want you guys, since we're being picky, tell me some traits that would make these people heroes. Or what do you know about these people? Or why might someone consider these guys their hero? I'm sure everyone can find at least someone up there that they know. Seth?
Because they donated to charity.
Maybe some of them have donated. What else? What else might make other people say, that's my hero? Hope?
Well, I know Taylor and Jennifer are good role models.
Okay. What else? Emily?
You might like the sport that they play, and they might be very good at it.
Okay. Might like the sport that they're playing, they're pretty good at it. Andrew?
The Royals have that one thing that they do where they like have a foster care thing or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know what it was called.
One dressers, no ones.
Well, it could be someone's. Why might, even if ones that you don't think are heroes, why would someone think One Direction's a hero then? Allie?
Because they were determined to actually make the band, because they were from Congress.
Okay. Natalie?
They inspire people.
Inspired. Kaylee?
They try to make everyone happy.
They do. Their job is to try to make people happy, right? A lot of them. Kaylin?
I know, like, most people in here know Jennifer Lawrence as the Hunger Games, and, like, she's very selfless because she volunteered to go to the Hunger Games.
Yeah. So like the characters or the roles they play can be like hero type roles. Hannah?
I know that Lord, like, the way she sings, what? Her
Go ahead.
hair's all cut off. The way she
Dalton was
sings, she
confused
can
on that.
cause others to want to sing or help them learn about what she's singing. Yeah, that she can sing. She got a white space.
Okay. What else? What else?
They believed in themselves, and she could shake them off.
Larry?
She couldn't just 22.
Okay, so I want you guys to think back to yesterday, okay? I want you to think back to yesterday. Do you guys remember the one I did about the baseball player for the Cardinals? Okay, so think about that for a second. And I want you guys to think about, did I write that him playing baseball made him a hero?
No.
No. Someone tell me what were some things that I put that made him a hero that had nothing to do with baseball. Because I don't think playing baseball made him a hero. I think that just made him famous and that's just part of his job. But what were some things I listed that actually made him a hero? Gabe?
He adopted a girl who had Down syndrome.
donates and helps out some people who are kind of in need and are kind of poor in his home country, the Dominican Republic.
And this goes along with him adopting a little girl. It's hard to even get an adopted child, so he goes through the trouble and she still has a disability.
Yes. So not only does he go through the big trouble of trying to adopt someone else's child, but then he not only does that, but he adopts someone with a disability. Remember, I told you that he worked with Make-A-Wish Foundation and all these other things that he did. But anywhere in there did I say playing baseball made him a hero?
No.
No. And what I want us to do today is we need to identify the differences between someone who's really a hero and someone who's just famous.
Some people
Okay.
think that they're a hero.
So some people are like, oh, they're my hero, and because they just really like them and they're so famous, and we have to find that clear line of, are they just famous and a celebrity, or are they actually a hero?
Yeah,
Now that baseball player yesterday, we found things beyond that we could probably consider him to be a hero. Now, some people, I don't remember if it was this class or not, but some people were like, okay, Miss Hoppy, I found this person, and they're reading through their little story yesterday, and then they're like, it only says that they played soccer. The whole article is just about them playing soccer. And then I went, well, do you think that really made him a hero then? No. And I found some other ones who were like, yeah, but they're really funny. But it said nothing that they did. So we have to distinguish that today. So I'm going to give you a couple tasks today, and I really want you to be really critical of deciding if someone's a hero or not. So often when people ask to name their heroes, especially the younger you are, it seems, okay, everyone's like, ooh, pop stars and all these people who've been in the media and in the spotlight just for something silly, okay? And I just love them. I just love them, okay? And we're going to try to challenge you to properly distinguish between hero and celebrity. Because it's got to be more than just, I just love them. They're so awesome. We want to get beyond that. We want to find a real reason that would make them a hero. So today, while it's true that there are some celebrities who give back to their communities, there are some that really do those things that make them heroes. In many ways, people focus on just them being famous. We want to focus today on heroes that are just everyday people doing something selfless, doing something to help others. Okay? Now celebrities, a lot of them have a lot of extra money to do that stuff with. Do you think just the person next door to you, do you think they have just maybe a ton of money just to go donate to a completely different country who's being poor and do all these things? There's people that are heroes that have nothing, that still find a way to be a hero. So we're going to try focusing on those people in just everyday life. No one famous, just people in everyday life. And I really like it says, heroes create themselves. A celebrity is created by the media. Everyone else telling you to like them. A hero is someone who doesn't say, everyone look at me, everyone like me because of all this. They do something that makes them stand out themselves. I want you guys to look at these advertisements, and at your table I want you to talk about what are they really trying to say. And don't say half the calories, all the G. I can read the poster. I want you to actually talk about what are they trying to do, what are they trying to say. I'm going to give you 2 minutes at your table to discuss this, because I want good answers, like really good answers.
Okay. They are using the celebrity, the things to support people that are the people that are in celebrities. We have Michael Jordan that are pictures and they're using him to promote the game. And then New Orleans Saints got to use a famous football player to promote milk and juice.
To promote his 5, 4, 3, on, it says got milk. I don't really want to know what it literally says. I want you to tell me, what are they trying to do with this? What are they trying to say? Seth, I heard you say some good things back there. What do you think?
They're trying to use celebrities or athletes to promote like Gatorade and they got milk, like to go outside and stuff like that and exercise, and so you can be the best just by drinking a drink.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you can be the best like us if you just drink this drink that we have. What else? What else? Emily?
We're trying to say, like, since they drink it, you should drink it too, like them.
Yeah. You want to be cool like me? You need to drink the same thing as I do. Good. Dalton?
Like when they're saying that, trying to get you to get that, they use a celebrity and then, like, they try to say that if he drinks it, if the celebrity or athlete drinks it, then it's like the best thing.
Yeah. They're the best, right? So if they drink this, then that must be the best.
It could be like, hey, look at these true athletes, so buy our product.
Mm-hmm. They're just trying to sell it. Larry, last one before we try it.
They used a quote.
Okay. So what about these two? You don't have to talk. You can just raise your hand. What are these ones trying to say? We use the athletes now. These guys aren't athletes. So what are these ones trying to say? Emily?
It's trying to say, like, since they're famous and, like, for girls, I guess, if they like them, then it's just like, oh my gosh, my favorite person is using that kind of food and that bag. I have to get it, so I'm just like her.
That's my favorite person, and if they do this or have this, then I have to, so I can be just like them.
Maybe they think that if they got the things that are on there, they'll be more like them.
Yeah, they want to be cool. They want to be famous like them. Haley?
Like, if with the Katy Perry chip one, like, I bet they're thinking, like, Katy Perry's not really sponsoring it, but they pay her money to do it so that when the commercial comes out, or the poster, the billboard comes out, then people will want to buy it more.
Even if she doesn't eat them, right? If she's on it, then there's going to be people who want to buy
She could be
it.
allergic to potato chips, and she still promoted it.
Of course. That's her job, right? Allie?
Okay, so I know, like, some people, like, I know the chips, like, they don't have grease and everything, and, like, of course they would put, like, a really skinny girl and be like, hey, you look like her.
Mm-hmm. Not only if you buy this, you might get to be like her, but you might look like her as well, right? They're trying to make you think that you might look like her. Now, I don't want this to happen today. And I know you guys could share all day, but I want to get you started on the fun stuff, like where you guys get to do stuff today. Now, I want you to think about a brand. Now, a celebrity brand can last a little bit, but a true hero brand could last a lifetime. So I want you guys to think of a couple things. First, have you guys seen the Casey's commercial where the little boy and his mom are eating the Casey's pizza and then they see the army guy get dropped off and they walk over and they give him pizza? Okay? Could they play that 10 years from now, or would it still make people go, oh?
Yeah.
Okay, would it still work 10 years from now?
Depending if the pizza is still.
Yeah, but as long as Casey's Pizza's still around, would that still work?
Yes.
Have you guys seen around the holidays, there's like a coffee, like Folgers coffee commercial, and it's like the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup, and it's like family coming together and all that. Okay, could they play, they've been playing that since I've been this big. That is an old commercial, but every year it still gets played and people still are like, oh, family. Okay? Now, if that's true people, that's true heroes, that's true people doing the advertisement, it can last and last and last. Now, if someone who was cool when I was in 6th grade was trying to sell stuff to you now, you guys would be like, what are these people trying to sell? How many of you heard the Spice Girls? Probably you have. Okay? Well, when I was in 6th grade, that was like the coolest. That was the coolest thing ever. They wore shoes this high. Their socks with sandals and all kinds of stuff that you guys would probably think, what are these people, what are these weirdos trying to sell me? Would that work today?
They're spicy.
No, maybe for a couple people like me, like, oh yeah, I liked that one back then, but even now I'm like, oh yeah, not cool anymore. Definitely not cool. So you guys, hero. Heroes can last a long time. They can be remembered. They can go over and over again. A celebrity, it fades. So,
Do you know Melody also America's Got Talent? She's on
Oh.
Spice Girls.
well, yeah. Okay, we have to move on, guys. Okay. So, what you guys are going to do today, instead of having, we're not focusing on the famous people today. We're focusing on the everyday hero. We're going to focus on policemen, military workers, firefighters, parents, people who work for charity, volunteers who just go do the right thing, doctors and nurses, people who rescue animals. It could be conservationists, people trying to make sure that our land lasts. We're going to focus on just the everyday person who can be considered a hero. And we're going to create an ad that can last a lifetime. One with just an everyday person, like our Casey's commercial, or our Folgers in our cup. That's stuff that can last a long time. We're going to put our focus on an everyday hero today because they don't do that enough. They don't focus on just the everyday good people. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to sell something today using an everyday hero. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose something appropriate to advertise, and you're going to create an ad with an everyday hero with pic collage trying to sell a product to us. So this is the one I did. I picked a nurse. Nurses get overlooked a lot by doctors and things like that, but they're there. They're the ones helping people every single day that are in a hospital or in a doctor's office. They deal with people and saving lives every day. So I thought, okay, why not highlight them instead of Katy Perry or Jennifer Lawrence or something? And I'm like, okay, well, what's a product every girl, even a nurse, would use? Of course, mascara. This is girly one. Sorry, guys. But I thought, all right, so what can I do to put her in this ad? And I said, well, CoverGirl, Mega Lash Mascara, all that good stuff, right? Still the product. But I said, perfect for saving lives. Don't sweat the small stuff. This mascara will last when you need it to last. So it'll last even when they're trying to save a life. So we're going to put the everyday heroes into an ad. We had some really awesome ones in the last class. I was really excited at how creative everyone got and really started to think about who is an everyday hero that you could use. So I want you guys to think about that. You only have this class period, so don't try to say, well, I need to work on it more tomorrow. Because if I give you too much time, you guys will spend half the time talking in the...
We only got 10 minutes.
Okay, so you have 10 minutes to make this on Pic Collage. If you need to download it, you can download it. But 10 minutes to make your advertisement, and that's it.
Download what?
Everyone can do your own. If you don't have Pic Collage already.
Oh, okay, I don't have that.
Can you use one person and
As long as it's an everyday person, someone in the last class tried to use like a comedian. I was like, that's a celebrity. We want to focus on just someone every day. If you have a picture of your mom, put your mom in the ad. Like, that's okay.
What if you can't find him all?
Do you have Pic Collage? You can just open and search.
Can you go back to the people we can choose from?
Yeah. You guys want the list of people? If you can think of something else beyond that, go for it. So really think, what kind of hero do I want to highlight?
Our kids here. I'm moving.
Kids are heroes.
I'm going to pick a firefighter.
Did I heard me? I advertise a lot.
If you guys go in Pic Collage, you can search for pictures in the actual app.
You think I could...
Oh, here's a good one that I like.
It'll be fine. Are you in Pic Collage? Go in Pic Collage. Yeah, you can do it last night.
What's hot topic?
And it should be fine.
That's sad.
What? I'm gonna use red heart. That's my.
The Coco we so close about. You smell what?
don't know if I should.
I'm gonna have to go.
I'm just gonna add another picture of hot sauce.
What do I do? What do a grid?
Tabasco. I typed in hot sauce in a basketball player. S-O-L. He's gonna be doing it.
How do you spell Swivl?
Yes. I might post so on my website.
Okay. And how do I type?
As I said, we're not gonna just like hang out, take our time. We're actually going to. Does anyone remember how to make an image like see-through almost?
No. It has to be ceremony.
Just has to be a certain image.
Otherwise you can cut it.
X out.
How do you cut it?
Oh, that's a good idea. Here, I'm gonna. Cause Miss Heard was wondering. I'm gonna actually.
I know.
Tabasco.
Can we work at this at home too? Can we work at this at home too?
Sure. I want to post them on my website, so if you do finish, you can email them to me, and I'm
Can
gonna.
I do hot sauce and put firefighter? It's so hot that it's on firefighter.
There you go.
Oh my
I like
gosh.
that. That's
He
good.
took
You
mine.
did.
Dalton. Last time I say something out loud.
Okay, that's good. Actually,
It's okay because I
very
actually have a
realistic.
backup.
They would definitely need it.
Oh wait.
You can also do it.
Oh my god, I don't know what you would do.
You'll just have to.
No, I'm not going to put popcorn.
Are you seriously doing 5 out of 10?
I like that we're using just everyday people. I really like that.
I'm going to put a cop and then I don't know.
What product?
He's no cop doesn't.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, come on, he's no everyday hero. I'm gonna make him hold the gun. What? Where should I put it?
Oh, these are good.
I want to know what would come out with that.
Miss Harvey, how do I add text?
So you push the plus.
I'm doing something funny. It's a little weird, but it's
Push the
funny.
plus, and then it has a little A, and then you pick. I'll let you pick which writing you want, and then you click on it, and then you'll just start typing. And then after you're done typing, it'll let you pick the color.
Alright.
Ooh, I just got a great idea.
Okay, I'm done.
The guy.
Oh no, because
Okay, go ahead and do not save,
you need to
and
remove
then
that thing called
email it to me, okay? My email's on the board still.
And I'm gonna put now you can save the day.
Yep, and then email it to them.
Okay, I sent it to you.
Maybe like don't sweat each other and stuff.
Oh, correct him.
Thinking. Old spicy, severest of severe. Don't sweat and saving lives. Seriously. Like it. I do. Good job. Every
Can't
Megaphone,
think of
Megaphone.
anything.
If you guys want, when you finish early, you can go back to our Heroes website from the other day, and you guys can read some more stories on Heroes, or you can finish Otis if you didn't finish the Otis one. Save it, and then you send it to me. Yes. No. Well, you want to save it to your thing first. So, just hit cancel. And then hit more. And then it should say save image. So do that first so that you have it for sure. And then go ahead and hit mail. Mail.
Does this look good?
Yeah.
Hey, that works.
Miss Humphrey, how's it?
That's a clever thing to sell. Clever, clever.
It's a carpenter.
Well, think of a person first. Okay, is it a person? Policeman. Okay, so think it's something like a policeman really need. Like someone did like boys like expensive with deodorant, right? They definitely need some good deodorant. Socks. You know what I mean?
You doing Pokemon?
Oh, I like that. That's fun. Someone did daylight donuts.
Dalton, what are you doing? I did this one. Because you tweeted me.
No, that's part of an advertisement. You want that. Yep, so push this and hit more.
Yeah, he said I was gonna
You can send it first and save.
Not inside of
Well, I didn't know we said that.
If you guys finish, you can email it to my ESSD board.
No,
Passage of mine.
can't find it.
Oh boy.
You can add more to like teachers. That was unfortunate. Teachers. Just like how that one on the TV was very funny. It's more about
You want a fireback or you just do it? Evo.
I think I thought
I was thinking Evo.
I should have promoted every grab
You can either make another one, you can finish reading about more of those heroes from yesterday, or you can finish the Otis story. I know a lot of us didn't finish Otis.
Can I do another one?
Oh, that's good.
Make me the one.
I like that one.
Allie, what'd you do? The best dad.
Have you caught? I wish I could cop the chopper.
I'm gonna. If you're done, do you guys want to see if you can post it on KidBlog? See if your iPads will let you post a picture on KidBlog.
I had to delete my fireback.
Out of that, it doesn't make sense at all.
Well, if you could like make the Nerf gun get behind it.
I wish I could cut the crap out and then put it on the quarterback card.
How do you get the information?
Okay.
You can't even see it.
You're probably gonna do like the doctor and then Dr. Mario. You should do that. I just did one.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That is.
Oh, I see.
Wow, you're really spicy, serious.
What'd you do, Larry? What is it? Well, I did this.
Really?
Hey, kids love toys, kids love tops. I did that. And I did one for you also, Andrew. Yes, Dr. Mario, a doctor. Then you can do EA Sports. You can do EA Sports in the high school football coach. Or Madden. I'm all out of ideas. You guys start me dry. Except you do it. But I went through 3 ideas. This, that, and then I can do because basketball players are zombies. Zombies were I'm you never make every time I look something like that, they always there's this random people I call her it's good service. No, she can't. How do you burn your eyes? Oh wait, were you curling your hair? What the heck?
I know, yeah, that was like the first airdrop.
You can obviously tell that that's an option.
I just like looking at it. What's your name?
These are great, guys. I've gotten most of yours.
What the heck is that?
I got the real one.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm getting stressed from this, so I'll make sure they're right.
How do we put them in?
I'm gonna try to figure. I'm trying to add it right now. Just a little box with the arrow, and it should have that. My it's weird, but.
Everybody should just stare at the
This one just has to
Oh, that's a great idea. They're definitely heroes. See, you guys are so creative.
What if you didn't?
She did. I watched you.